The pursuit of flawlessness in the cinematic landscape is often a narrow and unforgiving path, typically defined by a specific kind of beauty, a particular cadence of performance, or a safely curated public image. To place Alexandra Daddario within this framework is to immediately recognize that her impact and her artistry defy such a simplistic classification. While her striking physical presence, most notably her captivatingly pale and piercing blue eyes, is often the initial and most commented upon aspect of her persona, it is merely the gateway to a far more complex and intriguing artistic identity. Her version of flawlessness is not one of pristine, untouchable perfection, but rather a potent and compelling combination of startling vulnerability, shrewd career choices, a willingness to subvert the male gaze, and an emotional transparency that transforms her performances into deeply resonant experiences. She has managed to navigate the transition from a symbol of a specific kind of cinematic desire into a respected and versatile actor precisely by embracing the complexities and perceived imperfections of her characters and her own public journey. It is impossible to discuss Alexandra Daddario without acknowledging the undeniable power of her screen presence, which first captured widespread attention in her breakout role as Annabeth Chase in the Percy Jackson series. Here, she was positioned as the intelligent and capable heroine, yet the public conversation frequently orbited around her appearance. This phenomenon reached its zenith with her now iconic appearance in the first season of True Detective. Her scene opposite Matthew McConaughey was a masterclass in layered performance, but it was largely and reductively discussed for its nudity and visual audacity. For a lesser talent, this could have become a defining trap, cementing her status as a mere object of the gaze. However, Daddario's performance in that scene, and throughout the series, was far more nuanced than it was given credit for. She projected a haunting melancholy and a profound emptiness that was crucial to the show's themes of existential decay and corrupted philosophy. She was not just a beautiful woman, but a mirror reflecting the broken world of the characters. This ability to imbue a character that could have been purely symbolic with such palpable sadness and depth was the first major indication that her ambitions and talents extended far beyond the confines of the roles she was initially offered. She used the very tool of her physicality to demonstrate the depth that lay beneath it, beginning the process of redefining her own narrative. This conscious effort to control her career trajectory and seek out complexity marks a significant aspect of her flawless strategy. Rather than retreating from the attention, she leaned into a diverse and often unexpected selection of projects that showcased her range and refused to pigeonhole her. She embraced the absurdity and camp horror of the San Andreas film, anchoring the disaster spectacle with a believable emotional core as the determined daughter trying to survive. She then pivoted completely to the intimate, independent world of Lost Transmissions, playing a struggling songwriter caught in the orbit of a man suffering from untreated schizophrenia. Her performance here was raw, stripped of glamour, and focused entirely on the emotional toll of caring for someone in crisis. This was a deliberate and flawless choice, a statement that her commitment was to the craft, not to maintaining a specific image. She continued this pattern by venturing into the realm of dark comedy with Why Women Kill, displaying a sharp and previously untapped talent for comedic timing and satirical suburban angst. Each role was a calculated step away from the previous one, building a filmography that speaks to a relentless curiosity and a refusal to be typecast. This intellectual approach to career building, this flawless navigation of the industry's offerings, demonstrates a keen understanding of her own growth as an artist. The true cornerstone of Alexandra Daddario's flawlessness, however, is her preternatural ability to convey profound and specific emotion through her most famous feature, her eyes. They are not simply a beautiful trait, but her most powerful instrument. In every role, she utilizes them with the precision of a master violinist. They can project a soul-shattering grief that seems to swallow the entire screen,